Okay, I am with Ilan, and Ilan just finished doing the ChiroThin doctor supervised weight loss program here at the iChoose Wellness Center in San Mateo. And so Ilan, we've been working with each other since, geez, what, December, and we're in almost the end of June here. Tell me, what's going on in your life right now? Because you sure do look a lot different than the last time I saw you way back in December.
Feeling pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I think we've lost something like 60 pounds here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been really good. It's changed. I've changed the way that I engage with my food intake and how I manage all of the outside influences in my life, you know, going out with my friends or, you know, going out for drinks and doing all that kind of stuff and just really being conscious of what I'm putting into my body. So
that's awesome too, and I know you tend to get around. I mean, you're involved. You're going to be our soon to be exiting president for the Foster City Lions Club. You're now involved with our Foster City Chamber of Commerce. You work on my computers and my IT, right?
Yeah.
And other people. So how has this helped you out with stress too? I mean,
well, that's been one of the bigger things. Is that stress management has been one of the focal points during this whole process for me personally, just to try and get through all this. But then, of course, being as socially active as I am, we have lots of dinners and brunches and, you know, all those things. So it's really just trying to stay on top of, again, being conscious about what I'm putting into my body and just saying yes and no and communicating with people about what it is that I'm requiring at the time. And after doing this for, I don't know, what are we at, 120 days or something like that, I think 2 phases,
right.
It's just become second nature. And it's not that hard. It's not that complicated. You do what you need to do. You basically take care of yourself first, and everything else falls into place.
So basically, with all the things you're involved with, all these dinners, picnics, whatever, because of all the social thing that you do to help our local communities, you still manage to lose 60 pounds.
Very true. Yes.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome.
A pretty stellar year, I can say that.
That's great. It's great. And you know, what would you want to tell people that are just kind of like kicking the tires and wondering, should I do this? Should I not? I mean, what would you recommend they do?
Well, really, it's, you know, find what's going to work for you. There's so many different ways that this thing can work, and by just listening to what Chris has to say, following the program, sticking to it, just making yourself the priority. You do that, and you can do it for at least 20, 30 days. That's going to break whatever habit or cycle that you're kind of going through. And everything after that's a cakewalk.
Right,
so
that's awesome, man. Well,
follow the plan.
All right. Well, hey, great job. I mean, you definitely look great. But what a big difference in the last, and how much of a blessing this year is going to be for you moving forward. Hey, we're halfway through it, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right, great. Well, thank you very much. And
on to summer.
On to summer, and I continue to look forward to seeing less of you.
Exactly.
All right. Bye.